Night.
What a game.
It's in Montevideo in Uruguay. It's against the old enemy, Argentina, and it really decides who automatically goes off to South Africa and who ends up in a playoff. Let's be honest, quite winnable playoff, you would think. But couldn't possibly Honduras be in there? It's not an easy game.
But also, if Argentina lose and it's Ecuador beat Chile, then basically they'll be through and Argentina will be out completely. A World Cup without Argentina.
We're going to have a chat with someone you know over in Argentina.
I do, a big football fan.
A Brit living there.
Yep.
To give us the mood in Buenos Aires today. So Hugo Barwick, good afternoon, Hugo.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Yeah, good. There might be a bit of a delay. I gather Hugo's on the Pampas.
Oh, is he on the Pampas? Now, Hugo, what is the mood then in Buenos Aires? A bit of trepidation today?
Yeah, a great sense of trepidation, and I would say a sense of resignation. There was a poll taken in Buenos Aires the day before yesterday, and no less than 72% of those interviewed reckon Argentina are going to lose tonight.
Well, and a lot of Argentinian people have gone over to Uruguay because it's not that difficult, is it, to get there?
No, it's not that difficult to get, but much have gone than was expected. The demand for tickets was actually pretty low, which I have to say I think reflects a general sense of disillusionment with Maradona and with the current team.
I mean, if they do manage to squeak through. Sorry, Hugo, that is a massive delay. If they do manage to creep through and get into the tournament, do you think Maradona will keep his job and take them into the actual tournament proper, or do you think they may make a change still?
Well, that's a good question. Again, there was a survey done 3 days ago, and even if they qualify, 80% want him to go. So I think he will come under a lot of pressure. I mean, if you look at it this way, since he assumed the managerial post, there's been a huge rotation of players. He's used 36 players, of which 29 have played just once. The tactics have been foggy, to say the least. He's had a string of disastrous results. So people are asking the question, great player that he was, in terms of management, in terms of psychology, leadership, motivation, is he the man to lead Argentina forward? And the general consensus is no.
Quite a lot of pressure on Uruguay too, though. I mean, they also can qualify tonight, can't they? If they win the match in front of their home fans. So you'd imagine that's quite a bit of a pressure on them too.
Oh no, for sure. But obviously, Uruguay is a much smaller country, although very strong football heritage. Particularly when the World Cup first started, their expectations are generally much lower. So yes, there's pressure on to get a result, not in the same way as there is on Argentina. As you said in the preamble, a World Cup without Argentina is a big thing. It hasn't happened since 1974. World Cup without Uruguay, that's pretty much par for the course.
A final question, Hugo. The word is that Maradona has fallen out with a number of players, Riquelme especially, but he's fallen out with Messi now. The two of them aren't even talking, considering how reliant he is on Messi. There's been some stories that he may not even play tonight. What's the latest on that front?
Well, I haven't. I mean, because I'm out here on the Pampas. I'm not as up to date with all the stuff as I might be where I stay in Buenos Aires. I did scan the newspapers this morning, and there's no final word on the team selection. But yes, I think that the Messi factor is certainly important. People are very. It's not just Maradona, but I think that the populace in general is very disappointed with Messi. Feeling it is that he pulled the stops out for Barca, but for the national side, he's either not motivated enough, or he's being played, or he's being used incorrectly tactically. Yeah, I mean, Maradona seems to be falling out with everybody, not just the players, but with Carlos Bilardo, the ex-manager, who's now the general manager, with Julio Grondona, the head of the Argentine FA. The relationship's looking fairly dodgy there. So, this is this is going to the fire, and a lot of tension in the air.
Fantastic. Hugo, good to talk to you. Thanks very much. That's Hugo Barwick there over in Argentina.
A long delay, but
not a great surprise that though, is it, Andy, that he would have fallen out with everybody and made a bit of a pig's ear of it. I don't think anybody thought he would be this incredible, sensational coach, did they?
How unusual. You're Beckenbauer, but very few great players make great managers.
Yeah. And, but you know, Beckenbauer was the sort of bloke you thought could step up.
Yeah.
You know, but there's
he was never.
Maradona doesn't really, you know, kind of.
Of course, the Pampas is where they produce the fantastic Argentinian beef. I don't know if Jay Middlemass is.
Well, I'd like to think she'll be there promoting National Steak Week. It means a flight to. So you say he's out on the Pampas. How far out of Buenos Aires is he then?
I've no idea. On what are called an estancia, that's like a ranch. So
he's out on a ranch.
He could be as near as a couple of hours away, but I don't know really. I've no idea exactly.
Oh, okay.
But I do like a steak.
You're looking to get to Uruguay next year now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd like to go to Uruguay. I think it'd be very
hydrofoil.
Tremendous.
Beautiful.
Very interesting.
Not from here, obviously. Oh, yeah. It's not a hydrofoil from here. It'll take a long time. Not from Buenos Aires.
Yeah,
from Chiswick. Yeah, the Chiswick hydrofoil, the Chiswick Montevideo hydrofoil situation. It's gone 3:30. Let's get some news and sport next.
Welcome to the Sports Bar. Proprietors Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Licensed to broadcast intoxicating football chat, a wide range of sporting refreshment and thirst-quenching debate.
Absolutely spot on.
I'm gentleman, please! To listen to the Sports Bar, Saturday and Sunday night from 7 on Talk Sport. With the new Nicorette 25mg Invisi patch, our most effective patch range ever. For people who smoke 10 or more cigarettes per day. Contains nicotine, requires willpower. Always read the label.
At British Gas, we know your home is your world. And when your boiler goes, it can be a real nightmare. That's why our one-off boiler repairs are affordable fixed price. There's no call-out charge at any of our 7,000 engineers, and you don't even have to be a British Gas customer. Free phone 0800 000 999. Look after your world with British Gas. Conditions and exclusions apply. Calls free from a BT line.
You join me here incidentally, no more than a few hundred metres from the eye of the first ever hurricane to hit Wales. The conditions here are shocking.
Nobody knew if David Andrews would survive the broadcast from the Force 9 hurricane that hit Wales. But then, nobody knew David was 25% Australian.
My advice to anyone who's not yet evacuated the area is, oh, it's nice and breezy here, so get your undies on the line while you can.
Fosters, get some Australian in you. Brewed in the EU.
The Blue Cross event is back at Polar Ford. That means right now we have an incredible selection of stunning new and used cars, all marked down with massive Blue Cross savings. There's over 5,000 cars to choose from in group stock, and now you have the chance to save literally thousands on specially selected screen prices with our Blue Cross bargains. Don't miss it. The Blue Cross event is on right now at your nearest Polar Ford dealership. See polarford.co.uk.
Rally GB, the final round of the FIA World Rally Championship, comes to Cardiff from the 22nd to the 25th of October. See the world's best rally drivers go head-to-head in classic Welsh Forest stages for just £15 and free admission for all to the new service park in Cardiff Bay. Kids from just £1. Call 0844 847 2251 or visit rallygb.org. Booking fees from 50p, terms and conditions apply.
From the trade, find low local prices all year round at Magnet Trade with kitchens from under £500 and crazy deals like a candy dishwasher for just £99. And you've still got time to land 2 return flights to Europe when you spend £1,500. But hurry, offer ends October 31st. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.